It looks like we planned this now that we're both wearing Michigan. I don't like that.
It's over there.
No, it's fine.
Michigan Bros.
Yeah. It's really cute.
I got my Michigan hat.
Michigan. Where's your Michigan, Faraz?
Missing memo.
I thought you were gonna wear your Heinrich jersey.
Oh, that'd have been a fun one.
I didn't know not yet, but
I think John put in the group chat, "Hey, bring your college jersey for the."
I did.
But this is your house, John. What's your jersey?
I'm wearing my jersey.
Sapphire jersey.
Sapphire, authentic.
Yep.
Are you paying any players?
Not yet. Trying to
Sure
get that NIL. We're trying to get that NIL money.
You just
Can I help you?
Long time no see.
leaving the evidence.
Is that
Special
anything?
guest.
No.
Billy Calabrese.
Special guest. He's back in the building.
Oh, are we starting?
Hi everyone, welcome to Club Rats. My name is John.
Faraz.
What's up, guys? I'm Jesiah.
Billy.
Special guest here for Final Four, March Madness.
Friend of the show.
Yeah.
There you go. Friend of the show.
So I think we should just kind of leave it open forum. We'll just talk about the whole college basketball, Elite Eight.
Yeah, well, Sweet 16, then the Elite 8.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
what we thought.
Sweet 16 is so passe. You know.
It feels like it happened.
Yeah.
I just want to mention
Yeah. It
every
does.
game Houston loses, it's been a blowout, and they like forget how to play. It seems like they shoot 35% from the field. They were missing bunnies. I thought Wagler, and also shout out Faraz, you put me on Wagler. He is the real deal.
The Balkan Five.
Balkan 5.
What's that?
Illinois has 5 players from the Balkans.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
They-
That makes sense.
They've been balling, and I mean we could transition eventually, but I do think
Wagner's not one of them.
I would say that they beat UConn. I like them.
They're the favorite. I don't agree with it. I don't think they should be the favorite. I can give reasons why they are a favorite. The game is only 2 hours from Champaign. Indianapolis is 2 hours, basically right on the Illinois-Indiana border. So that's not everything, but that's something.
And they're playing well. I mean,
Yeah.
Playing extremely well.
The problem I think Illinois is going to have, though, I don't think they're a physical team. When Michigan beat them, we beat them in Champaign by like 15 to 20. We took them out pretty good, but it was just an attack. It was like Morris Johnson, dunks, Lendenberg. They came at, you know how Michigan plays. It was like that type of game.
Group style.
I don't think UConn is as athletic as Michigan, but I still think I could see them beating them. They just beat Duke. Whatever you want to say about Dan Hurley, he's a whack job. He's out of his mind. You have to beat UConn. That shot, it was the play of the tournament.
It's
Without
arguably
question.
one of the best plays
Question.
of all time.
Yeah, it's in that conversation.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's crazy.
or worse plays, depending on which way you want to
Which
look
side
at
you're
it
on.
from.
Those guys though they're like a part of like a the
Yeah.
dashboard of the game. Like when they're like they'll go cut to it. Remember this? And
Well, yeah, I
it's
mean,
that type of thing.
some of the articles that were popping up right after are comparing it to the Leitner shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's happening,
That's saying something.
That's something.
Do you
Or
play?
if you like Duke, you're comparing it to the Chris Webber moment.
Yeah,
With Boozer just completely throwing the game away.
he did.
See, it's hard. I mean, that moment, yes, that was the nail in the coffin, so to speak, because that's when they blew the lead. But I feel like if you choke up a 19-point lead, especially down the stretch, one play didn't lose you the game.
He actually was playing real well. Like, even at halftime, Hurley said we weren't expecting Lil Boozer to do this to us. And he had like 14 points, a
14
handful
or
of
15,
assists.
yeah.
Yeah, a
He had a
handful
good
of
game.
assists.
No, he was playing well.
He was playing extremely well. And
Do you blame
for him-
Shire for not telling him, "Hey guys, there's only 10 seconds left. You don't have to get the ball back half court. Just keep passing the ball in the backcourt, and literally the game's over."
There's a play, or I
Should
should
you- I
say,
mean,
I'd
so,
say yes.
John, like a
because
month
again,
ago,
it goes back to that
he-
19-point
he showed his team
loss lead.
Trey Jones throwing the ball in the air because he was about to fall out of bounds, and the game was essentially over. Just throw the ball
Yeah.
as high as you can. So that's what he should have done, not straight up, but up and about. But it just aged so poorly. Shire's literally showing the team, hey, this is what you do. There's nowhere else for him to go. If that happens to you, just throw the ball up. What does Boozer do? He essentially forgets that. There's 2 players wide open.
Well,
If we could all say he should have held on to the ball, but if he would have missed one of the 2 free throws, then we would say, oh, he should have passed to one of the 2 open guys. But I don't blame Shire for that moment at all. I blame the players on the court for that one.
but I mean, I feel like you have to put some culpability on him because he was didn't stem the bleeding enough to cough up a 19-point lead.
And this happened to them last year. They blew a horrific lead.
Like a 9-point
Against-
lead with 90 seconds left
Yeah,
or 54
they've had
seconds.
some late game snafus, Duke, with better talent, if we're being honest.
Yeah, there's.
I mean,
there's
last year's
first
team
round-
has the 2 Rookie of the Years, Canopo versus Flag. One of them's going to win it.
Yeah.
What did you guys think? The UConn game, I thought was... Should Hurley have gotten a technical foul when he did his face-to-face
No.
antics?
I mean, I guess, yeah, by the letter of the law, yes, but, like, functionally, no. I mean, can you imagine what would have happened?
What a
if-
meltdown that would have been.
He might have killed somebody. He might have attacked somebody at that point.
That would have been one of the
Which
most
would have been-
infuriating moments in college basketball history. That Duke
It would
would
have
have
been amazing,
escaped a historic meltdown
They weasel
Wow,
out the
they
way they
weasel
are.
out. by on a technicality.
I'm glad that they didn't
Just
call
like the
it,
lacrosse
but
team.
come on, we've seen players even just look at the official wrong. They got a T. Hurley essentially headbutts the guy. He puts his head in his face. Apparently they're friends, so they have that type of humor with each other. But then you can also
I don't
argue
know
the other
if that's
side.
humorous.
I don't. It's just for Hurley to even put his team in that predicament. The game, it's almost over. There's like a second left, right? 0.3 seconds or whatever. Hurley, I don't know.
Let me say
College
this.
allows that kind of behavior though, because the coaches are the stars.
You're right.
The players are so interchangeable from
Yeah.
year to year to year. The coaches get to be the personalities, and like you expect that. Like you expected Bobby Knight to throw chairs. You
Yeah.
expected all these guys to have these kind of shenanigans. But it does suck because it wouldn't fly in any other league. You couldn't do that at Lifetime.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
I agree.
But man, imagine if they did call it T.
Oh,
That would
wow.
that would have been
Glorious.
insane.
I've had tees call me for less.
For sure.
Then go if you go, Bill. You know, if you go face to face with any ref,
that's usually
they're throwing you out of the
Yeah,
game.
that's
It wasn't just
Yeah.
because he made contact
Like
with
he's
the ref.
mirroring. I mean,
Yeah.
they're like doing whale kisses or whatever they call them. I mean, it was he as a fan of a team that's had a strange coach, Jim Harbaugh. Hurley gives me a little bit of Harbaugh vibes, but I'll say this about Harbaugh: his quirkiness is like in practice. I've never seen him make contact with an official.
No.
He would never do something to jeopardize.
He's
your
more of
game.
a pro.
Yeah.
He's a pro. That's the difference. Harbaugh is a pro. He's coaching the NFL. Hurley could never coach the NBA.
So there's
Right?
there's
Not like this.
one other
Yeah.
play that happened during that. Right before the guy shot the ball, Hurley was yelling timeout, and the refs didn't
Didn't call it.
acknowledge the timeout.
So, yeah, I mean,
So there's a few,
Let
what
me-
if they call the timeout? What if this happens? There's a lot of what if scenarios with that.
let me say
performance.
this too.
What if Duke didn't blow a 19-point
Duke
lead?
got spooked. They got spooked when
They were shook.
no, they thought they were gonna get fouled.
Yeah.
And they didn't foul in 2 passes. So it's like they had this false need to speed up when they didn't have
They
to.
did
All
not
they had to
have
do was just slow down, and they panicked. It was a freshman. He
I was
left
going to
his
say,
feet.
you could tell that they're old.
wanted
freshmen.
It happens.
to end the game essentially with the
yeah.
their offense.
If he gets a dunk, it's I got
It's
another
over.
assist. And it's like we put the we stuff we
Nail
dunked
in
it
the
on
coffin.
you. Get off the court type, and
So-
then you lose.
That was the largest lead lost by a 1 I read, right? I think it's the largest that
Well, in that situation, it was
Yeah,
115 and 0.
Mhm.
Now it's 115 and 1. Whatever.
or no, I think it was
Up at that
135.
point, one
Yeah.
seed is an Elite Eight. They win with that much time left. It's like it's every time it's one. There is something to be said with Shire in these late game moments. He's having problems.
100%. I mean, in this again, you can't blowing that kind of lead.
Duke hasn't made a Final Four in what, 12 years? 13?
16, I think.
16?
No, 15.
Duke made it last year.
No, they made it. They didn't make it last year.
Duke, they made the Final Four. They lost to Houston in the Final Four to go to the
He's right.
championship.
Oh,
He's
okay.
right. He's right.
So
And
natural
Coach K made the Final Four in his last year.
Right.
Don't ever feel bad for Duke. They still, even if they're down,
Yeah,
but they didn't make it this year.
They won 5 chips in the last 24 years.
Yeah, but they haven't won one in a while.
Something like
they have
that.
not won one since the
2010.
like the
2010.
Winslow,
Julia
Winslow.
Okafor.
Okafor. Yeah, and none of those guys were good. None of them are good pros, really.
Winslow was supposed to be good.
Yeah.
I forget. I think the Celtics
Okafor
wanted
was
to offer like
drafted
3
second.
first-round picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just fizzled out the league.
Who's the third one? There's a third guy. There's a point guard. Is it Tyus Jones?
Yes,
Yeah.
Tyus Jones.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, he's still in the
around.
league.
Yeah, still in the league.
But he was. I mean, and he made plays.
Yeah.
Like Tyus Jones, if he was in the he was in the booster spot and he made the play to win it. He didn't blow it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can
But this
100%
is-
tell
this
that it was a freshman team.
I will say this: I've seen Coach K. I'm old enough to remember, and I think he was overrated to a point. In those two spots where Shire lost, I think Coach K would have won.
He at least would have called the timeout last year, so they
He would have
could
got the
get a
ball
different
inbounded.
inbounder in. Like,
he,
come on.
he would have got. You get the. They couldn't get an inbound pass, and that's why they lost. Couldn't get a rebound.
And in college, they run the weird thing where you have all 5 players out of bounds. Like,
Yeah.
there's weird things you could do, and they could. I don't know. They couldn't figure it out.
They got just mentally dominated.
I mean, not defending Hubert Davis at North Carolina, but like, didn't he get fired for less? Like, you could argue Duke had better talent for these last couple years, and
He
They
had
both had historic.
he had a historic loss in the
Yeah,
championship
yeah.
against
Loss,
Kansas,
yeah.
and then this one he had the first round record.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I keep the
They were up
historic.
19 and lost too. He did
Yeah.
the same thing just a
Yeah,
earlier
historic
round.
loss.
say earlier round,
But
North
he beat Duke
Carolina.
this year too, one time on a buzzer beater.
he beat Coach K's last game.
Yeah, he did have some good wins.
But I mean, North Carolina clearly had fallen behind Duke in the pecking order.
And then last year, they were the first 4 out. And
True.
they barely made it last year.
it's the same thing though. But like they don't fall.
Those are
off.
two bad coaches, though. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like
So who's getting the job, Billy?
for North Carolina.
Yeah.
Billy Dean.
That's what you think, too. That's what I said last week.
So you're and I believe you because you're an NBA guy. That's what it just looks like.
Yeah, I think that's all the smoke's there. I mean, he might take the front office job of the Bulls, but
But why?
money, and it's a safe job.
Money needs it. Yeah.
It's probably a less stressful job than the North Carolina job.
Yeah. Not having to recruit.
It depends what he wants. North Carolina would be more heroic.
He has a lot more to lose. I mean, he is a legendary college coach. Like, if he goes to North Carolina and fails with all the kind of, prestige of North Carolina, like,
I'd have to
And
say
the college game it's totally different than when he left.
I hope Dusty May doesn't go there. I think it could happen.
yeah, for sure.
I think him and his wife met in Ann Arbor. I think his wife's from Ann Arbor. They seem to love it there. So I don't know. But if they got Billy Donovan, I think that's like instantly their Final Four-ish. He improves them drastically.
Yeah.
Like he's an
He's
upgrade.
still a good coach. I mean, it's not his
Yeah.
fault that
He won back-to-back national championships too for us.
Oh yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like legit. He did a Hurley, so at Florida, which is probably harder than UConn. UConn's kind of they already proven they can win them. Florida never won a national championship before him.
No.
And what have they been since they've won?
They won one.
They won.
They won one.
They just won one.
They were defending champions
Yeah.
this year.
Hey, Bill, so prior to, what we saw now, who was your Final Four?
Oh, it was brutal. I got just mugged. Thankfully, I had Michigan, but I had BYU.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I really got crushed there. I had St. John's, and
St. John's, I could see.
yeah, I mean that game could have went
Oh,
10 different ways. And then, ironically, Florida.
Oh, yeah, Florida. Okay. I think Fernando had Florida going far, and I know he had St. John's. So Faraz actually had the Final Four.
You had this four?
no. He
had
had
Duke,
Duke.
too,
He
yeah.
had
I
Duke.
had
you
Duke.
got-
you won't
He
even
was right there.
Yeah.
So, you had Arizona, you had Michigan.
Illinois.
Illinois,
and then
yeah.
Duke.
You were right there. That's
So
crazy.
you did a good job.
But he did a Hofstra at making like the Elite Eight or
Yeah.
something.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16. It could have happened. It wasn't far off.
Yeah, I think the only
Hofstra
Sweet
versus
16
Akron.
matchup I had right was Tennessee and Michigan.
Yeah, I actually had them.
God, I
Going
forgot
that
that
far
game
as well.
happened. Let's
It
not
wasn't a
talk
game.
about it.
That was
Yeah,
not a game.
there's no reason to
Which
talk
game?
about it. Nothing.
Which one? Tennessee, Michigan.
No, yeah, nothing.
I expected it.
I mean, there's stuff that happens in prison that is less painful than that.
Sorry, that's actually the Elite Eight. The Sweet 16 was
Sweet
Bama.
16.
Yeah.
That game was scary for a moment. But the problem with that game, even so, I wasn't that nervous. I didn't feel like Alabama could stop us.
No, they have no bigs.
Yeah.
Their big was like the 28-year-old or whatever,
And then-
right?
Yeah, then they started throwing up prayers, and it just, I don't know.
Their big was like the old guy that got ruled out because, well, he played 1 year pro ball or something, I think, right?
They had
Yeah.
the one guy for the weed.
Yeah.
Alabama had it all going on there.
So who do we got in Michigan, Arizona? It's a pick'em game.
Do UConn, Illinois first.
Oh, you want that game
Yeah,
first?
That's the first game.
Okay.
You always do the first game first.
First game's first.
Oh, okay.
Did you know when the first game is?
It's first.
It's first.
It's
It
usually
comes
first.
before the other one.
It usually is? Oh, okay. Thanks, guys. I did not know that.
I picked Duke versus Illinois. That was my original pick, and I feel like I'm gonna go UConn instead. UConn advancing to the final.
They suck up Duke's spirit.
They suck up. Yes.
Vampires. So
I mean, I feel like they're gonna be.
God,
They might be the team of destiny right now.
maybe.
if just to feast off Duke a little bit. If you hate Duke, how glorious of a loss was
Wow, it
that?
was great.
I mean,
That's why that game was the only marked blemish in my Final Four. But that's the one game you don't mind being wrong about.
the bigger boozer had like a black eye. He looked like he was crying. Like
He
he played
got-
great.
He
had a
got
great
elbowed
game.
in his face, and that wasn't even called. The refs definitely did call a different game in the second half than they did in the first half. Like, they were letting UConn kind of mug him out there, but Duke's got to be kind of tougher.
Terrace Reed, he played like a man.
Yeah, he looked like it. He looked like a pro,
They couldn't stop him. He was the only one that could score for UConn.
especially the first half.
I have to say, I thought Hurley. I don't know if this is a function of Hurley or if it's just the players on that team. They did not give. I felt like they didn't give up. I think even like Michigan and Arizona might have gave up at that point.
Maybe.
I don't know if they can go that long like that. They were 1 for 18 from 3.
It was,
You know, hard like that's. And then they finished 4 for 5 after that.
Yeah.
That's insane. Caravan hit a huge 3, and Caravan's
Yeah, it was the play before the game winner.
Caravan's pass back to Mullins. That was
Yeah, he
it was
could
a
have shot
great,
that.
perfect pass. He hit him in stride. I mean, like when you saw it, I'm like, that looks good.
It looks good. Yeah,
That's going in.
I had to pull over to watch it. I'm like,
It made a
I'm
sound
driving
too.
home.
It was like it shot through the basket.
I love Shire's face. He looks like one of the.
Is he hurt?
I hope so.
Oh,
I don't know.
Lou Dort looked.
Oh!
Lou Dort looked like he got clothesline midair.
His legs going the other way. No, he's fine.
You can't hurt Lou Dort.
He
only hurts you.
felt that was a hard fall.
It's like Chuck Norris, man.
So Frost, you got UConn, John.
Yeah.
UConn's a 2-point dog.
I was surprised to see Illinois as the favorite. Ooh.
Oh, he just landed on his. Who cares?
I was surprised to see Illinois as a favorite. But I only really watched him the one game against Michigan. And Michigan beat him badly. It was in Champaign, Illinois. But it's one game. It doesn't mean everything. So Illinois is one of those teams. They play a very European style basketball. Paige Stojakovic's son.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Andrei Stojakovic.
he's not a shooter. He's all in the paint.
Yeah, no, but he's a good player.
Yeah.
He's a first roundish level draft pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean he's talented. They have players. I don't like Underwood. I think I'm gonna rely on Hurley's experience, and I think they will do enough physically enough to bother Illinois to separate and eventually win. And I think they'll shoot better in that game. Duke's defense. The one thing about Duke, the one team I saw them just shut Michigan down all year was Duke. Their defense was incredible. They had, even the game against UConn, they had multiple defensive possessions where they literally just played so good a defense. UConn couldn't even get a shot off. The shot clock just ran out, and they just like fumbled the ball away. And when I see that, I'm like, that team can't lose. You're like way more talented. That was amazing to see them lose that game. It was incredible.
Yeah, as somebody rooting for Michigan, it was such a relief to see Duke get out of there.
Yes.
Because I don't see any of these other teams that could play that kind of defense.
A lot of Michigan fans were like saying, well, I want a rematch against them. And I'm like, yeah, we could beat them. I don't think it's impossible, but they could beat you. Like, they're...
I mean, they've done it once.
Yeah. So, I didn't want to see them. So, I'd rather play Illinois. If it was for the national championship as a Michigan fan, I'd take my chance.
You feel great about Illinois.
Yeah. And even UConn, I think how much, UConn is... I believe in this. When you make shots like that and plays, it's like the high can only take you so long. Like when Derek Fisher hit that shot against the Spurs, everybody thought the Lakers were just going to go cruise to the finals and win the championship that year until they ran into Ben Wallace and the Pistons and they got beaten 5. So this Michigan-Arizona game, though, according to KenPom, it's like their top 5 rated teams of all time.
Yeah.
I can see
It's
that.
like 3-4 or 2-3 or 4-5. It's like a top 5 matchup.
Ever, and
they're playing in the Final Four. So
I mean, that's the championship.
yeah, this is
everybody's saying that, but
I don't know.
I can't just count UConn out. And even Illinois has enough talent. They have too much talent. You can't just say they don't have a chance. Wagler, I know they have a good.
Well, yeah,
You have to come at Illinois.
I'm not saying count them out, but These are the two best teams.
But
I mean, they are
100%.
both one seeds,
Yeah.
obviously.
Correct,
So it's not like we're
They would be the favorites.
saying anything crazy.
They're clear favorite.
But anyway, Bill, for UConn and Illinois, who you
As
got?
much as I hate UConn, I can't pick against them in this game, even though I don't think they're that good. Plus, I just want to see Bill Murray happy, so I'm gonna see them in the.
But you hate Dan Hurley.
Oh, I do.
He's ranked like a top 10 coach, right? All time.
Me and John made a list. He's in
Oh, God.
45 to 50 range.
Don't bring that. That's not a list. Oh.
Is he better
was
coach
that
than
good?
Jerry Tarkanian for us?
No.
Okay then.
Okay.
I mean, Billy Donovan's not even on that list.
Exactly.
Hey,
So,
but
Donovan's
it's
better.
apparently a real list.
Yeah.
yeah, so you're agreeing with us,
You
right?
agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, Franz is agreeing with
Like
us.
you said, like Louis Carnesecca's better, and like Jim Calhoun. I think they're. I
I
think
said
they're
like
both-
Rick Majerus is better.
Jim Calhoun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
Jim-
say Calhoun.
I said-
Calhoun was on that list.
I said Boeheim's better.
Yeah, Boeheim's better.
I think Roy Williams is better. I think.
But yeah, it's
Dean
kind
Smith's
of
better.
crazy that he's ranked top 10. That's why I'm saying. It
What's
is
the
crazy.
Arkansas coach's name? Nolan
Nolan
Richardson.
Richardson.
He was better. What about John Thompson? Ask Jimmy's dad about him.
What does Jimmy's dad say about John
I don't think he
Oh,
likes John Thompson.
He's not a fan.
Really?
It's a weird hatred.
yeah.
You've never heard him talk about
I've
it.
never heard him
Oh,
talk
it's
about
funny.
John Thompson.
Ask him one day.
Yeah,
Why did he
he'll
run
give you a
into
good
him
5
like,
minutes or something. I don't know.
That's so bizarre.
It's such a weird rivalry.
Jimmy's dad versus John Thompson. Okay.
All right, so you three have UConn. I'll be the lone wolf. I'll take Illinois in this game. And now we could go into the second game, right?
I mean,
It's the game after
I
the
feel
first,
like I
right?
have to pick Arizona, even though I picked Michigan too.
Yeah.
But
Why? I gotta give you.
I feel like, just to
Oh, okay. To change the trend.
there might be a certain direction that this podcast is leaning.
No, what's great, I know I'm wearing the Yaxel jersey because I am a fan, but I am sticking with my preseason pick. I'm going Zona.
Really? Yeah, you got a Zona as a preseason pick for winning it all?
Yeah, I had him winning it all. So I'm going to stick with that. That's who I had on my bracket too. It is tough to see them play Michigan, but
Man,
it's really a toss-up.
both teams are playing very well. Even though I was kind of shocked at Arizona and their comeback, they just basically asserted their will.
Yeah.
And at that point, Purdue could do nothing. I feel like that won't happen necessarily against Michigan, but they can hang, especially physically.
100%. Zona is a little bit more deep. I think they run like a 9-man lineup.
The Lakers are just getting their doors blown off.
It's almost a 40-point lead.
Yeah.
it's
Luka's
getting
hurt.
ugly.
Lakers are ready for the playoffs.
I think Michigan. I'm actually. Wow, I'm picking Michigan. I think Arizona. Everything they like to do is by the basket. They don't shoot a lot of threes. Not saying they can't, but they don't shoot a lot of threes.
Yeah.
Michigan's best part of their defense is like within
Paint.
6 feet of the basket. So I don't like Pete for one game. He's a freshman. I think Lindenberg or Johnson, Morris Johnson, Mars hanging around by the rim. I think they're going to bother him. It's not like he's going to really hit threes, right? I mean,
No, he's
Well,
all inside the paint.
I mean, to be fair, Purdue is throwing older, veteran, physical guys
Fluff
at
at him, ran at him.
And they had success for the first half. They were winning.
And then in the second half, Pete
Yeah.
basically took over.
I think Michigan is more complex than Purdue. I think they can come at you in more different ways.
Pete's also going to the NBA. He's like a top 17, 18
I think
pick.
in
He
terms
might
of-
even go higher now.
Oh no,
He, in terms
I
of
think-
professional pedigree, he's the best player on the floor.
I think he could be better, but for one game in today's college basketball game, I could see Lindenberg out. I could see him beating him. Like the guy on Tennessee, the bet's like a top 30 pick.
He was like a top
Yeah,
5
10
pick.
10
and,
pick.
and they just
And
brutalized
coming into
him.
the season,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
like a top
He couldn't even
5.
get a shot off in that game. It was they took his baby food right out of his mouth and just.
He's still a first rounder though.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
know, but I'm
And
saying
Pete's also
for
already
first round
built like
guys
it, bro.
get beat. That's all I'm saying. They're playing 20. Lindenberg's 24.
Pete does, or he already has like the NBA ready body. Ahmet weighs 180 pounds and he's 6'10". Like that's why he's getting thrown around out there. So
The point guard for Arizona, Bradley, is very good.
yeah,
He scares me. I could see him winning a game. I'm picking Michigan, but I think Arizona. This is a toss-up. This game could go down to the wire. It could come down to. It could be like the Duke-UConn game.
this in theory should be a historic game.
Yeah,
I mean, it already is prior.
I think Michigan can score more ways, than Arizona. Obviously, whoever shoots the ball better from three, that's a huge, that's going to tell you who most likely is going to win.
Also, turnovers are going to be huge because Zona does not turn the ball over.
Yep.
Now, the way Michigan plays defense, like you say, in the paint, but their switchability, that's why, like, even though I'm choosing Zona, I'm reluctantly choosing Zona. It's not like it's going to be...
Also,
it being a pick'em game is 100% what it is.
Arizona they start 3 freshmen. Michigan doesn't start a single freshman. Michigan
that'll play a role.
I think that matters in these games. You saw why the difference in the Duke game was a freshman mistake, and it cost them.
Then I go back. Purdue is a very veteran team too.
Yeah,
like they had Oscar Clough, Braden Smith. Like these are guys that.
But Purdue finished like 5th in the Big Ten.
They were not that far behind.
They also won the Big Ten tournament.
I know, but Michigan.
Yeah, and
they were hot at the right time.
Yeah,
they were hot at the right time.
The Big Ten tournament wasn't even real basketball though. If you watch that, it was horrendous. They let them karate chop people.
It was bully ball.
It was unbelievable. And I don't think Purdue's that good. I mean, I'm not really arguing with you guys. They gave Arizona everything they wanted.
All I'm saying is that Arizona's shown the capability of beating a veteran Big Ten squad.
Brownie.
Oh, buckets.
Well, yeah, it's a 1-point game. I mean, Arizona has a chance to definitely win the game. I saw them play in person here. They're a really big team. They're not as how to say it. They're a little bit more simple to me. They're very simple. They did not shoot a lot of threes. It's a lot of
but they shoot a great percentage from three.
Yeah.
So
but they don't have the volume. They don't play.
They might only shoot like 15 threes though, Jesiah. And they've done that in these games. I guess that's all I'm trying to say. I saw Purdue gave them everything that was enough for me to. That's enough confidence. I think we can beat them. I know Purdue beat us in the Big Ten championship game, but we beat Purdue in the regular season. We went into Purdue and beat them by like 20 at most.
But
so we went.
I mean, Purdue's.
But that game shouldn't matter because it's a regular season.
I agree. No, I'm saying Michigan. No, Michigan and Purdue are like.
No, I'm just.
Michigan is better, but Purdue's not nothing. I agree. I think Purdue's overrated though.
They got all the way to the Elite Eight.
Yeah,
good enough to be an Elite Eight team.
And a lot of people had them losing in the round of 32.
I picked them. I had Mizzou.
Yeah.
I had Mizzou beating them forever ago.
Oh, Arizona. I think it'll be. I'm going to bet Michigan. I think they match. I just think they match up well with Arizona for some reason. If the game was out here on the West Coast, I think that would favor Arizona big time. The Michigan's played like 26 games in this arena between football and basketball, so it's like a home. It's going to be like a home game for Michigan, which could be a factor for Illinois against UConn. Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
there's going to be more Illinois people there than UConn people. If the game's close, if the game's not even close, it won't matter. It doesn't matter.
All right, Billy, it's on you. Which team?
Oh, I picked Michigan. I thought Michigan was one of the 2 or 3 greatest college basketball teams I've ever seen this year. So
he did say that to me like 2 months ago.
They're literally an all-time team, and this team's going to cruise to the national championship. But I don't have any reason to think that's not going to happen.
1 game away. See what happens.
What do you think's the key player to Michigan to win if they're going to win the game? What does one guy have to do?
I mean, they just have to hit threes. It doesn't have to be one guy. It's just if they hit their threes and they don't turn the ball over, Arizona doesn't have the firepower.
What do you think of March Roddy?
Oh yeah, big time.
I mean, he's shooting like 68% from 3, I think.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah. No, he's averaging like 12 a game in the tournament off the bench. And McKinney's averaging, I think, like 14. The bench almost gets 30 points.
They've been playing super well, and prior to this tourney starting, when they lost to Purdue in the Big Ten tourney, I remember calling you, John. I was like, they can't have their 2 bench players play bad to win.
Yeah.
Or if they want to win, they both have to show up. Because now you guys are only running a 7-man line. Cheddar only gets in the game for foul trouble, really.
Yeah.
Cheddar ain't seeing the floor.
Cheddar's not been playing bad, though.
I kind of throw out the Big Ten tournament though, because it's
I agree.
they played a different kind of basketball then. It was like they were down in the first half, like it seemed like every game in that tournament.
Yeah.
And then they would try to turn it on at the end.
Yeah.
And most of the time it worked because they were so much better than the other teams.
Yeah.
The only time it bit them was in the championship. They're not going to play like that in a fucking Final Four game.
Exactly, I agree.
Like they fucking jerked off in the fucking Big Ten tournament. They were down at the half. What, every game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they won the regular season by 4 games.
Yeah.
They dominated the league.
Yeah.
They went 19-1.
Like they went in there with their heads like we're way better than all these teams.
They did do something that no team has done in the Big Ten since 1976. Indiana win every road game.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They went like 10-0 on the road. One at Michigan State, one at Purdue, one at Iowa, one at Illinois, one at Ohio State,
Now, I could see
one at Penn State.
y'all losing if Lemberg doesn't score 20 plus.
I think he's the key.
He has to
that's the
score.
key.
He has to score 20 plus because he's been doing everything on the floor. His three has been falling. You can also say they're due for like a bad shooting game, and it might be a close game where they have to muck it up. Can Mara hold his own? Also, Morez Johnson has not had a good game yet in this tourney, so he's
first round he played amazing.
First
Yeah.
game. I
He
guess.
set a record 20-10. He was 8 for 8 on the floor.
Okay. After that, I don't think he scored.
116 game.
Yeah. Since then,
But he did it.
You saying he had a bad tournament? He had a good game.
since that he hasn't scored.
Scrimmage.
Yeah.
Since that he hasn't scored over 10, I believe, in any game.
He hasn't been great.
Yeah.
He's like 9, maybe 11.
No, it's been like a lot of
He's not been
just role player esque, like playing defense, and he's bought in. He's playing his role. Lemberg has been playing unbelievable though.
If Michigan's going to win this whole thing, Lindenberg has to keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
He can't have a bad game. I agree. I mean, that's who's the must key player for Arizona that has to play well.
Pete.
I would say Kobe keeping the way he's been playing. He just needs to stay out there. He needs to stay relevant, be scoring, and he's a beast on the boards. Like I know Michigan's a big team, but Mara, he's tall, but I think Pete's gonna throw him around. Because that's one of their bigs.
What do you think of like opposing fans of Michigan calling them like mercenaries and like, oh, they didn't develop these players, they bought them in the transfer portal?
Isn't that what college basketball is now? Like,
Yeah, name of the game.
okay.
They're doing.
Yeah, sorry
they're
for
playing-
doing what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, they're playing. They're doing exactly what they should be doing. And if your team is not doing it, you should be mad.
And it's not like they're spending the most money. There's teams spending more. They only spent like $11 million. I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah, they're like
college basketball.
top
team.
10,
What are we even talking?
Yeah,
They're
like
20 for us.
top 10 most expensive team, I believe, but Kentucky spent 20 plus million.
Kansas spent like 15, I think.
But John, what about you? I mean, it's your team, and we know which fans are saying that about your team.
Yeah, it's Michigan State
Yeah.
people. It's Ohio State.
It's like, sorry that we're recruiting well.
Well, when those fan bases, actually get internet and Wi-Fi, they can start recruiting too.
And also, y'all
Iowa.
did get players that were like bench players on other teams.
Correct.
Hey, Johnson was the 8th, 7th man on this Illinois team.
Yep.
Mara got no playing time in.
Lindenberg was the
UCLA.
star of his league.
Yeah.
He was like the
Well, it's just like this is like pro sports. It's like they
yeah.
knocked it out of the park with their free agent signings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Next
Which
year,
sometimes
some
yeah,
other
it's
team
like
is
the-
going to do that too.
It's like the Eagles signed Saquon Barkley. Like that was a great signing.
Yeah.
and
Every
sometimes
year they
these
won the
free
Super
agents
Bowl.
don't
Yeah.
work out. Sometimes the puzzle pieces don't fit, and it just so happened to fit in your case.
It's like when the Celtics signed Luke Garza. Like, you don't expect it, but it's like, man, we got a legit backup big man
There
now.
you go.
That's good.
Are you excited
Actually-
about the Celtics, Bill?
Now coming
Sliding
to think
into
of
the
it,
playoffs?
so Michigan has actually spent their money
Wisely.
wisely. What college basketball team is the inverse? Like that, you'd say.
I would say Kentucky, 100%. They were just grabbing players with names and thinking they were going to fit. They spent 20 plus million.
You just say BYU probably should have spent a little.
They should spend more.
I think in BYU's case, it's a win-win scenario for them because already they've already got the next
Yeah.
AJ coming down the road and Bruce Branch.
Yeah.
So in that sense, this was a resounding success because if anything, AJ's stock only
Yeah, he's still number one.
still number one. Yeah, like he did nothing to. I think he'd only help his stock.
Yeah, I saw him in person. I'd take him number one.
I would, yes. So would
The
I.
way when he started
and he
handling
likes
the
basketball.
ball, he's 6'9", and he can handle the ball like a point guard. If you're going to handle the ball that well,
He's ready to go.
you got to take him.
You got to take.
And he's hitting shots. He's blocking shots.
He led the league. He led the country in scoring.
My critique of BYU, like what Michigan's doing and what BYU's not, they're not getting enough like support players.
Yeah.
Like Michigan's. You guys are making fun of Will Cheddar, but Cheddar's won us games.
Well, BYU did have, I think, a couple.
But he's our ninth or eighth guy.
BYU had a couple like
he's
key
Bottom
depth
barrel.
injuries, if I remember.
Yeah. They didn't, but I watched him in person. They're the white kid, the small forward. He got hurt.
He got hurt.
His name.
He got hurt for the.
But you got to have.
season.
I mean, Michigan lost Kaysen. They're still in the Final Four.
Yeah.
Like they still had it. Made their season.
And also because of his injury, it's allowed Lindbergh to handle the ball more, and he's really established his game. Now the ball's in the best player's hands more often.
It's almost in a positive for.
Yeah.
And the guys
I
on the
did
bench
think-
too. They know their role. Like you're getting these minutes. You have to play. We don't have anybody else. So you're
My
going to play,
problem
dude.
with Kaysen, I thought he over dribbled.
Oh yeah,
I thought he over dribbled. Now he was able to create his own shot, which nobody on your bench squad could create their own shot.
You know what-
You have guys that need shots created for them.
Games where he would have gone crazy would have been against like St. Louis or Howard or we didn't play that well against Bama.
Well, second half y'all killed him.
He could have though in a game like that, like a chaos game
He-
when nobody's playing
yeah,
defense. He could just keep going to the basket, getting layups. He could hit threes.
Yeah, he could have thrived in that. I mean, Phylon was amazing out there.
But McKinney and Gale have stepped up.
100%.
hugely. I mean, they're playing great. What about the coaching? Do you think the coaching matters? Do you like Armstrong or May? I lean May in that matchup. This is his second Final Four. Tommy Young?
Floyd?
Who's
Armstrong.
Was Armstrong?
no.
What?
Neil?
I said Tommy Armstrong.
There was a second moon landing.
Yeah, I was gonna say you went to the moon.
They're in the moon right now.
You feel like they're doing that just to, respond to the haters, going to the moon again.
It's
No,
not real.
it's the first
It's not real, man.
No, it's the first time. They
Yeah, it's the
guys-
first time for everything.
You guys will never be satisfied.
I mean, I don't know if they're there now.
I can't see it.
it wasn't televised.
It was. I saw it.
I had to look it up on Twitter.
I watched it on CBS.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't trust CBS.
Yeah, I know, but it was. I had.
Oh, especially now.
Yeah, that's not good.
Green screen.
Bruce Pearl was announcing it.
Bruce Pearl had a crazy take. He said, what Michigan's been doing is dominating teams. What Tennessee won't allow is Michigan to dominate. They cannot dominate Tennessee.
He hasn't. I have to say, he has not been good.
He has not been right about anything
he's
in this
tough
tournament.
Watch
He is
on
tough watch.
He doesn't fit. I don't know. He just
He's not a
Like-
TV guy.
Barkley's not. Barkley doesn't watch these games or know crap about it, but he's still entertaining. When he talks to Lindenberg and Cadeau, he's like Cadeau's got his hair on, and Lindenberg's got a new chain. I guess Casey bought everybody like gold emblems, like real gold emblems on the
That's
team.
awesome.
It's kinda
Blanked out.
cool.
What Barkley said about the Duke and UConn game at halftime, he was like, hey, the fat lady ain't singing yet, but she's definitely warming up. So, like, even when he's wrong, at least he's funny. Bruce Pearl's just there. And
Talking
he's just
about
wrong.
his Auburn's Suns team had the best loss.
We
in the
won
tournament.
the NIT tournament.
Did they win it?
I think.
They're in the semifinals.
Yeah.
That's big for them though. If he were to go on a run,
So
he'd take it.
Tulsa,
Adding
I
wins.
don't even know why I know this offhand, but Tulsa and New Mexico were playing. And Tulsa is actually the team that beat UNLV. So, and then Auburn is playing, the Final Four, the fourth team in the NIT Final.
Faraz, is somebody that was not you were saying this tournament was kind of underwhelming or not very good.
Still is.
Well-
overall on balance.
What's your problem? What are your criticisms?
What do you want?
What are you not seeing?
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Good
the
basketball.
upsets. It just becomes, everything's chalk.
You don't think Michigan versus Arizona is chalk?
No,
it
it
is.
is.
By definition,
Yeah.
But we see on the other side.
I mean,
the 2-1
don't
seeds,
get me
they
wrong.
lost.
Like that isn't all bad because now you do have something like a Final Four with really compelling matchups, but it just makes the tournament leading up to that a lot less compelling. Most of the time, in a general sense.
I mean,
if the
there were
biggest
not a
upset-
lot of upsets. I agree.
I mean, there were none.
I mean, Florida.
No.
losing in the-
Hypothetically,
for the most-
Wisconsin was an upset.
Yeah, but
6 points.
Of
Florida
one
losing
a
in
single
the
12-5
Yeah.
round of 32 is an upset.
I mean, those are. I mean, a 9-1 upset. Okay, that happens.
Yeah.
But so there were 2 upsets throughout the entirety of the tournament, like actual where you can say upsets, and a great comeback by UConn. That's really about it. I mean, unless the small fry schools of the University of Texas,
Michigan and Arizona have been impressive. I mean, Michigan's won 4 games by 20. That's never been done before.
that's like it should be a great matchup on paper. But I'm saying that doesn't to get to that point.
So for
Not
you,
very
you're
good.
saying this is bad because there's no upsets.
There's less parity now. And that was the whole thing. The NCAA tournament's always been about being able to demonstrate that college basketball is a ton of
Butler
parity.
could beat Duke.
Yeah, Butler was
Beat Michigan State in a Final Four.
Butler going to the championship game 2 years in a row, that kind of stuff. That's what
You'll never see that again.
and that's the part that sucks. I mean,
Iowa wasn't far off though.
No, but they're a Big
the
Ten school.
University of Iowa is not like a Cinderella.
It's not
Yeah, I know,
Chicago.
But that group of talent, that is an upset.
Even Gonzaga
that makes
is a
that-
small Catholic school, in the Great
but
Northwest.
these
But
are
the last 20 years
Big
they've been
Ten.
good.
It's a Big Ten school.
They have $1 billion endowments. Nice pass.
But isn't it not even just there's not upsets? The games haven't really been close. Besides
Exactly.
the great comebacks,
The great comebacks,
there's a lot of blowouts.
A ton of blowouts.
Well, it's just one of the other teams they're just so much better.
Yeah.
They're
Like Tennessee and Michigan,
It's unwatchable.
for us, it was 16-15 Michigan, and then it was 34-15.
yeah, it was just completely
they scored 20 straight
waste of
points on
time.
us.
And then and the thing is, you knew kind of immediately once that run started,
The game was over.
That the game was over.
There's nothing they
that
could do.
there was nothing that Tennessee was going to be able to do to stop this from getting worse.
I mean, we are
That was a record.
pointing at one of the best teams of all time. We could say this.
Well, I'm
Not until they win it.
pumping.
One of the last
brakes.
team to do that, what they did was 1989, Michigan against
Yeah.
Virginia.
But
Same spot. It was
they
great.
still had to
Same
make it.
team.
They still had to beat Virginia. They still had to
Yeah.
beat Iowa State. I know their best player was hurt, but those are still good games. We had a Kentucky buzzer beater to go into overtime from half court. There's
Tennessee won
been
games.
some good games, and I don't think they've all been blowouts by any means.
Yeah, I mean,
I would say the better teams.
but you're talking
The
about
St. John's Duke game was a great game.
you're
too.
talking about so
The UConn Michigan State
The
game was a
tournament,
great game.
5 games out of 35.
yeah, the tournament is a lot of games in a short amount of time span. I'm not saying that
we
there've been
almost saw Kansas
zero.
lose
I
it
will-
all.
I
Kansas
will
was winning
agree.
by 26, 28 points, and Cal Baptist came back and almost upset them. It was
Miraculous comeback to almost
to lose.
Yeah, well, they lost by 6 or 8.
That happens all the time. You can go down every tournament where just
Well,
Duke almost
those are-
lost to Siena.
Yeah.
Those are good games then.
That game was entertaining.
Entertaining, but it's not it doesn't demonstrate
I have
the
not.
results. It's
I
the
will say
parity.
this as a
There
Michigan
needs to be
fan.
upsets.
The tournament, I thought our pathway has been to the Final Four. Now this game
It's
is
been a
tough,
cruise.
but we played nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just a bunch of nobodies. Tennessee, Alabama, just body.
I mean,
bag.
Alabama without their second best. I'm not saying that it would have made any semblance, and that's not Michigan's fault.
Yeah.
It's not their Alabama's second best
The way they
player is
played.
trash.
Did you watch the way Alabama played? They don't play winning basketball. They don't play defense.
It's
It's
really
unbelievable. They just jack threes and then don't get back on D. How you're gonna? You can't make every three, And they had moments in that game where they hit it, but they didn't have the size. Tennessee's offense was horrendous. They're another team.
Well, we got to hype up your guard. I thought Cadeau guarded Gillespie the best in the tournament. Gillespie's been killing this tournament.
He didn't do anything against
And
us.
I think he shot 2 for 10. I mean, but we could point at Michigan just being that dominant, not that they didn't deserve to be there or they're just lucky. I thought their team was solid. I mean, I had them just randomly going to the Elite Eight, but I thought they had a solid team. I mean, a 60 making to the Elite Eight.
The only Tennessee's. I don't think Tennessee's. I don't know. They're. I wasn't impressed.
I mean, they had Amit. How many Boozer twin
It's
commercials are there?
There's at least 4.
It is crazy. It's they're not that good either.
they're good.
They are pretty good.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good.
It's not like they're not Wemby or LeBron.
I mean, who is?
Two guys. I mean,
Like,
you're naming two
the
guys.
two
that
most
didn't-
I think
generational-
Flag's better.
John
And Knoepel, I think, are better.
You named two guys that didn't go to college though, and then you're naming
LeBron, Wemby, and Flag. These are all guys that have been
generational talent.
generational talents. And especially
I think
LeBron
Kate-
and Wemby was like considered possibly the greatest professional sports prospect across
Cade's better.
all the major professional sports.
Cade's better.
No, Wemby
No, than the Boozer
The
brothers.
Booze.
in college. I mean, if you're talking
Yeah,
now,
he
yeah,
was good.
Cade's
Yeah,
20.
he was good at college.
He was good in college.
I would say
He
Cam.
got Oklahoma State to the second round.
I would say Cam
Terrible.
Boozer is probably better. You know, he's the first player since Larry Bird to average 20 and 10 in a season.
Yes, no. The Cam
Wait,
Boozer,
no, wait.
20 points, 10 rebounds in a season.
but
he's
Bird
the
did like
first player,
30 and 15.
but he's the first
He's the
player since
closest
Bird.
one. He does have that. It's like 20 and 10. Cam Boozer.
Nobody else has got 20 and 10 in college in 30
In like
years,
30
40
years?
years.
That doesn't make
I'm
any
telling you, they
sense.
don't do it. That you guys are saying. That's why I remember the
It's
game.
not my fake
Murray
news,
Johnson,
Faraz.
because he had 20 and 10. 20 and 10 in the
know.
tournament.
CBS over here.
20 and 10 never been done.
See?
20 and 10s don't get
CBS
done a lot.
Boys.
You're not
Hey,
wrong.
That's what the B stands for.
Hey, if he has 10 plus rebounds, he ain't getting 20 points. Let's just say that. But Cam Boozer is the first player since Larry Bird to have 20 and 10 rebounds
20
a
and
game.
10.
That is not. I'm calling.
I saw it. I don't know the exact stat, but there was a.
There
it's
is
him,
some kind of stat
it's
like
Larry
that.
Bird and Cam Boozer.
That's it.
Larry Bird's numbers are higher.
Yeah,
But-
he averaged 35 and
But how did
Yeah.
like Elijah one never do 20 and 10?
he
didn't
probably
get the
didn't get
points.
20 points.
JT Toppin and Zach Edey recently did it.
No, for a season though.
Yes.
You saw the stat too.
Yeah.
Maybe it was in the ACC or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like Edey just
Yeah, Edie, that idiot.
Edey averaged 20.
yeah, he was dominant. Zach Edey, the last two seasons at Purdue, 22 and 13 a game, 25 and 12 a game.
John saw the stat too, so at least I wasn't alone in this.
Cam Boozer.
Checkers.
Okay, Cam Boozer is the first underclassman since Larry Bird.
Freshman.
Fresh.
That's
There
what-
we
In
go.
1977, averaged 20,
As soon as you
10,
said
4 in a
that-
single season.
that-
Yes,
clicked.
that made
That
sense.
clicked.
So that's
He's the first freshman.
That's impressive though. I'm not saying Boozer's not impressive. He delivered.
I'm surprised Melo didn't do it, but yeah.
I was like, I know I saw
20
the stat. I was
tough,
losing my mind just
To
now.
get 20 in college is tough.
I think Melo got the 20. He just didn't get the 10, right?
Yeah, he was a small forward.
No, because didn't they have like some stupid bigs? They had like
And they had Hakeem Warwick.
Warwick,
Warwick.
Stupid bigs.
yeah. Okay.
Well, Hakeem Warwick
Sorry,
was like
Hakeem Warwick.
Hakeem Warwick was like their power forward. You know, like
Yeah.
No, he was a solid NBA player.
We saw Aiden drop like 3 wide open passes.
He couldn't catch the ball.
He has like bricks his hands.
oh, actually, Caleb Wilson would have done it if he didn't get hurt.
Oh, that would have been crazy.
Carmelo Anthony averaged 22 and 10 at Syracuse.
He was a freshman.
Yeah.
So the stat lied to us.
Fake news. The CBS News
Hey,
Service
John saw
comes
the,
through again.
you saw the same stat as me.
And
though.
Melo-
It said it live in
Melo,
the game.
and the difference between Melo hit the shots to win the game.
Campo Butch.
You couldn't beat him. Hey, I looked it up. I didn't believe it.
Butch Weiss.
I could have swore I saw that on CBS though.
That's 100%. Well, see,
Well, there we go.
Marvin Bagley,
Bagley did it?
21 and 11. And I knew
Was he a
Michael
freshman?
Beasley did too.
Yeah, Beasley did.
Like when you first told me that stat, I was like, Michael Beasley definitely
He
did
had to
that.
do that. Yeah, he was.
I was like,
scored a ton of
he
points.
was crazy
Well,
that 1 year at Kansas State.
I think Cade at Oklahoma State averaged
Kevin Durant did it.
20, and he
Yeah.
might average almost 10 assists.
I thought Cade did it. Trey Young must have done it.
well, it's
Yeah.
10
Rebounds.
rebounds.
Oh, it has to be rebounds.
Okay.
Okay. Because I was.
But Cade was playing point guard.
Yeah.
Would you have taken Cade number 1?
I
Yeah.
told you he was a franchise player. You didn't believe me. You and Brett were like, I don't know.
Brett really hated him.
Yeah, you did. I wonder why.
Play throw Oklahoma State.
Eddie Sutton, he's another coach better than Dan Hurley.
I don't know about that.
He's got 800 wins.
Is Hurley going to get 800 wins?
Did he win a championship?
He did. I don't
No.
think so.
No, he didn't.
You have to give Hurley some credit.
But he's not going to be like one of these guys that gets like 800 wins.
If
Like
he gets
once he's
three-
done at UConn, like he's gonna.
If he gets 3
Frost-
championships,
806 and 326 for Eddie Sutton.
I mean that's amazing.
That's
I'm
a
not saying-
I mean, you can't.
That's a career.
That's a hell
I'm
of a
just
job.
saying, Dan Hurley.
806 wins is no
Dan Hurley
joke.
he's won 2 titles and may win a 3rd.
Yeah,
Like I don't see
and he
Hurley.
made three Final Fours.
Dan Hurley may be a 3-time champion.
Oh no! If Hurley wins it, that changes everything.
Yeah, 3 is a lot.
If
He
he wins,
toots a lot.
no.
I mean,
for us, I'm not saying Hurley's bad. I'm just saying I think there's coaches better than him. That's all.
Hey, so back to
Clearly
the Cam
not
Booster
bad.
and Larry Bird stat. I forgot a critical part. It's 4 assists.
Ah,
Okay. Well,
Larry Bird
This is
and
Melo
fake news.
Melo didn't get the assist.
Melo did not.
None
get
of these
the-
guys got these.
Beasley did not get the assist.
No,
Yeah.
Beasley
That's not
did
as
not.
impressive.
It's not as impressive.
Well, I mean, 4 assists is still 4 assists. It's not nothing.
That's funny. Yeah, I just searched. I was like, which fun fact stat is Cam Booster and Larry Bird the only one?
So just recap. Me and you, Bill, have Michigan, Faraz, and Jesiah.
I got
UConn.
Zona. No,
Zona. Me and you have UConn. Me and Faraz have UConn.
He has
I have
UConn as well.
UConn as well.
I'm
You're
the
the
lone
lone
wolf in
wolf of
Illinois.
Illinois.
So
Okay.
I got Illinois and Zona in the championship.
So who do you have winning? Let's pick our winners. Faraz, who do you have winning it overall?
I mean,
You have Arizona versus UConn in the final.
I actually had, my bracket had Michigan winning it all, but I just felt like I had
Stick to your
go against the
bracket.
grain.
Have some integrity.
Go with what you really think. Don't. Why would you change? What if you see Michigan play bad? I can't take them now.
They played awful.
Yeah. they gotta-
Yeah, they've given me no indication they wouldn't win. It would just honestly be, I wouldn't be surprised if Arizona beat Michigan, and then whoever wins that game, anyways, that's
who
who
you're
I'd favor.
Jesiah, who do you have in your championship?
So I got Zona in Illinois, and then I got Zona winning it all.
What do you got, Billy Baru?
I got Michigan and UConn, and I have Michigan just belt to just a blowout. Not even a watchable championship game.
I agree with you 100%.
Not a watchable game.
No, I just.
I mean, if you're a Michigan fan, it'll be watchable, but nobody else is going to.
UConn.
UConn cannot play with Michigan.
Yeah. The only way I would change is if Lendenberg got hurt against Arizona, but they still won.
Honestly,
Then they might not beat UConn.
If any of
I don't know.
your
It's
players
college
get hurt,
basketball. I feel like,
That could happen though.
I mean, UConn can get hot one
John,
game.
if any of your players get hurt, you guys are
That's
done.
any team.
No, but this Michigan team's already injured.
They're
We got 8 guys though.
Yeah.
I would say you have 7.
Like if Burnett
I'm not counting Cheddar.
got hurt, we could fill in with
That's
him.
probably fine. But if one of your 3 bigs, Merez, Lendenberg, or Amara get hurt, you're done. But again,
Probably.
you could almost say that against any team. But you guys have
Probably.
You don't have front court depth. That's the problem.
If Cadeau or McKinney went down, then we're down to
It'd
like
be
one
tough.
ball handler. That's tough.
Yeah.
Like Lendenberg would have to be literally playing point. Which this is hypothetical. I mean, who knows what's going to happen there? I think Michigan. I think they match up well with Arizona from a basketball standpoint.
What,
I mean,
what about
obviously, what
UConn,
you
though?
guys are saying
But
are correct.
What about UConn? You
I
have them
picked
in the
UConn.
shit.
Yeah, I think Michigan will just muscle UConn. It might be a game for a half, but UConn reminds me of they kind of remind me of Tom Izzo team where he would shoot his proverbial load and get to the Final Four, and then it would just all collapse.
Yeah.
Like it would all just come apart. They're kind of going on fumes. They should have lost that game. Duke was the better
They're playing
team.
with house money. They're there.
Yeah.
They've won their championship by making it this far.
So where does Hurley rank if he wins?
Oh no, then I mean he's
Is he top 10 then, Billy?
Probably.
Then you probably could put him top 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I give him that.
Still not above Tart.
Yeah, why is there no Tark appreciation?
Racism.
Anti-West Coast bias.
Yeah. You're right.
Oh, it made me laugh. That's good. Racism.
Seizure.
A seizure.
What do you guys think of Tiger Woods and vehicles?
You,
I'm shocked
he was
doesn't-
trying to flex that he was talking to Trump,
Yeah.
like telling the deputy before, like what? Oh yeah, I was just on the phone with
For somebody as wealthy as Tiger, how does he not have a driver?
Because he doesn't want somebody to know the
What
things
he's
he's
doing.
doing.
Well,
Yeah,
you
he's
can't just shut
hired.
up.
No, you can't.
He's trying to
too famous.
He's
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to live like a
people-
square life. Like he the thing with Tiger Woods, and this is his downfall, he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know who he is.
I mean, isn't he dating a Trump?
Yeah.
I think he knows who he is.
well, I mean,
I don't know about that.
ex-wife of a Trump,
Yeah.
but yeah.
That is true. Not by blood, Trump.
Oh, okay.
Just name. The son's ex-wife.
I think his relationship with Trump might be irrespective of the familial relationship.
Gotcha.
Like, because of Trump's a big golf guy.
I don't think Trump's like, no, I don't want Tiger Woods around here.
Yeah,
I think he likes him.
Like having Tiger around gives him credibility.
Yeah, he loves Tiger, I bet. But so we got our college picks.
Yes, we have our college picks.
We got 2 Blues and 2 Arizonas.
It's fun.
Let's kind of preview the NBA a little bit here. We're winding down.
Well, I mean, this game's actually significant insofar that Luka looks like he got hurt.
Something like a hamstring he went down. So yeah, this game.
He looks like he strained his hamstring.
If this is going to be another hobbled Luka for the playoffs, you could expect the Lakers to go out in the early rounds.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, prior to that, you could almost bank on them going out too.
Yeah.
They weren't.
They were going to win the first round.
I mean, there's no question.
They were playing the Wolves. I'm not crazy about the Wolves team.
They're beating the Wolves.
The Lakers were playing
Wolves.
They were playing well heading into this game. You know, they had, what, 50
Well, their best player just got
Luka's an
hurt.
MVP discussion.
Yeah, if he got hurt, if he's really out, that's really troublesome.
Like for this Laker team that's this bad to be a 3 seed in the West, you got to give Luka some credit
100%.
because this team's.
I mean, Bronny gets real minutes on this team.
He's out there playing right now.
Jake LaRavia has played this whole game. We've seen him. He was starting. He's been in the whole game, and he was a ninth.
right off of him.
He was a ninth man on a bad Grizzlies team last.
I mean, I actually think he's got game, and they did it good. It was a good signing.
It was a good sign, but he shouldn't be playing 35 minutes a game.
What do you guys think? Okay, let's preview the East first.
Who cares about the East? The only thing,
you have to Tatum coming back.
I mean, that's
changes the East for us.
no. I mean, it changes the East insofar.
Let's be honest. If Tatum was out, we were thinking it was going to be a Pistons, Knicks, Eastern.
No, I would not.
Okay,
I really
maybe
would
Pistons,
not.
Cavs. I don't know.
I felt like the Celtics were still. They were also.
Tatum changes their chances, though.
Yeah, it makes them
100%.
better.
Tatum made them a contender.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's 3 teams that can win the championship. Only one of them's in the East.
Yeah.
I agree.
How
again,
can we not mention that? And we have to talk about that.
Well, because again, it's
Because the Knicks are
it's
going to
just
go out
one-
really sad.
It's just one team. Well,
They actually have the same record as they did with Tips last year, and they averaged the same amount of points and only
Yeah, but
one
they look
more,
different. They're so
and
soft.
They are soft, but they only averaged one more defensive point a game
And they,
last year than this
I
year.
think the bench is worse.
definitely not worse.
No, it's not worse. Last year,
Last year's bench
Like,
did
who
not
do
exist.
you trust those guys in a playoff game?
There was nobody to trust in the there was.
That's the same thing. You got to play your starters 40 minutes.
I mean, I don't. Alvarado's fine.
I guess Alvarado's. I mean, he's better than anybody you had last year.
McBride. I mean, if McBride's healthy,
I like the Knicks team this year. Like, I think they're much better than last year, bench wise.
And actually, I mean, like Clarkson's played in playoff games before.
Yeah. I'm actually shocked he's not playing more because you kind of need some scoring off the bench. I saw a crazy stat that
I just thought Thibodeau had him dialed in. I don't know. I
I
like
mean,
Thibodeau better.
we know
I
he's a
just
hard
don't
ass.
trust Mike Brown.
We know he's a hard ass. He gets his players to play harder at. Obviously, it wants to go
The other
in
thing
a
is the Knicks are
different direction.
Like the Knicks are going right now. They're playing fairly.
Also,
They're
for us,
healthy.
we have to mention Cade has a collapsed lung. Cade Cunningham for the Pistons.
I'm just saying, like I looked
it's
at
something.
whoever was coming out of the East as basically a sacrificial lamb for whoever wins the Thunder Spurs.
Right.
I would say this. I don't think the Pistons are a contender, but if they beat the Celtics, beat them up good with this current Celtic team, I'd be like, okay, they maybe have a chance against the Western Conference team.
I don't know. I tried to sucker myself into that train.
I would
thought
watch
this
it
year.
at least. I'd pay attention.
Yeah, I'd pay attention.
But you have, all you have to do is shut down Cade, and there's nobody else that can create a shot on that team.
I agree. No, the Pistons have offensive problems. No question about it.
Shooting problem.
They're a long shot to me to make the finals.
I think they
Well,
can,
we don't even know.
they can get got in the first
If
round.
Cade doesn't play, they could easily go in the first round. I think they
And
would.
I don't like that Cleveland matchup. I think Cleveland just has too much offense for you guys.
Yeah, no, the Pistons could go. They could be like how Cleveland was last year,
Yeah.
especially if Cade's hurt.
And Harden's got Jared Allen looking like an all NBA type of big.
And
He's been
Mobley, too. He feeds them, man.
Black History Month, Jared Allen's been playing
Yeah,
unbelievable.
he has. I mean, yes, you'll probably get playoff Harden. So,
Okay, so the East is irrelevant.
I mean,
Well,
it's
I
just
mean,
Boston and then everyone else.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Are you worried about anybody else getting hurt for Boston?
I mean, yeah, we're cursed. So it could happen anytime.
Yeah, they're so cursed. I mean,
Yeah.
they
With 18 championships.
just freaking.
Faraz, you had a question for Billy. How did the Celtics squeeze in?
Yeah, how did they really just narrowly
I
make
mean,
it into the field, escape the play-in fate?
a million things went right. All their offseason signings hit. The young guys that they drafted are actually playable. Jaylen Brown leveled up.
He's playing like
Or
MVP candidate.
the counterpoint to that is that maybe things weren't as bad.
So wait, so you're telling me before the season you would have told me, yeah, you know what, you don't need Porzingis and Holiday. You got
No.
Ugo Gonzalez and Bailey
I just
Shireman.
said that they would not have been like they were playing quality, you know, on average.
They were projected to win under 40 games.
I think 38 and a half. Was
so it isn't a huge stretch if they were to be like, oh, they were a 45 win team. They don't get me wrong, they've overachieved.
They were in the 50s.
Yeah, they've
with
overachieved.
6 games left.
But they were not. The point is, they weren't going to be like in the contention to be like a top 5 pick.
Well, if they were a 38 win team healthy, Jaylen Brown misses his 20 games that he usually misses every year. Yeah, they're probably a 25 to 35.
Well, the best,
team.
if the best player gets
and
hurt.
with that sense, they would have been the 12th or 13th seed in between there in the East, and that.
That's
with odds, with lottery odds, you could bang
okay,
on them and get
the
top
best
50.
player getting. Of course, the best player gets hurt, but it'll be worse.
But every year, Brown has missed time.
Like Brown, this is unbelievable what Brown's done. He's leveled up, but it's also Pritchard leveled up. It's also these guys that nobody expected to play that are actually playable and they're good.
White's playing like a point guard. They hit.
White's playing like a defensive player of the year. He's going to get all defense votes.
All right.
Which team will put on?
Put on Slugs.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
We'll say Slugs.
Connor O'Malley, you have an open invite anytime you want to come on the podcast.
Yes.
He wanted to come on. Would you have him on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you let him in your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come to the garage.
But if that's the East, I mean, does anybody care about anybody in the West besides the Spurs and Thunder?
No.
You're negative on the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets could.
You can't count the
make some
Nuggets
noise.
totally out.
I can't. Yeah,
Can't
totally out.
You could still argue Jokic is the best player in the league, and any game he's in, he's.
I think you can argue he's not.
No, it's an argument.
I think Wemby is right there and SGA is right there.
No, I wouldn't say it. No.
There's so many Waymos in Arizona. Every time I'd see him, I just kept thinking of his video.
John and I saw those when we went to LA.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
We were in like the hip part of LA though.
Yeah,
These were like all the time. They were everywhere.
We were by the Grove though.
Yeah.
Yeah? I love the Grove.
Yeah.
Did you walk through or no?
The mall, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't think we went to the mall. We went to get food at the Jewish place, and then we went to the Tarantino spot.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that place was good.
It was
Yeah,
really
that
good.
place is fun.
El Coyote.
Yeah.
It is a good place. Those pineapple margaritas were insane.
We each had like at least 2, right?
Yeah. I think I had 3 of them.
I'm at 3.
You ordered something weird though, like you always do.
Yeah, why do you order off the menu? Like, why can't you just order like
No,
something?
I ordered on the menu. What are you talking about? You try that's like new. What are you
So
talking about?
Yeah, like I just got like the burrito, like the great burrito.
I got like a quesadilla. What's weird about that?
It wasn't a quesadilla though. It was like something.
What'd you
weird.
get?
No, I think I got a quesadilla and I got the same margarita as Fernando and Faraz, Fernando and John.
Yeah.
Anyway, John, what do you have to say about the West? We could
Sorry.
wrap it up.
Yeah,
we can wrap it up.
This is good.
Nonsense.
Character development. You can't count the Nuggets because they have Jokic. I do think he's dwindling. It's not. They just aren't getting it done.
Jamal
You're
Murray's
not gonna
finally
win
an all-star. He's been
4
playing.
road
Yeah.
playoff series.
Yeah, I agree. Now, if an injury would have happened and something opened up, you can never count that out.
For them to win, they would play the Thunder in the second round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's going to be tough. I just watching the Thunder versus the Pistons a couple days ago. I don't think you can beat the Thunder in a playoff series if they're going to get officiated that way.
And we saw that's how they got officiated in the playoffs last year.
I mean,
Shea gets calls.
Shea went to the line 25, 30 times against the Pistons. I mean, he's going to be tough to beat when he's shooting 30 free throws. Like you're not gonna lose, So, I think you got to go with the Thunder. I'm hoping for the Spurs. I'll be rooting for the Spurs.
Yeah, if all our teams get knocked out, we're rooting for the
If
Spurs.
Wemby won a championship with his 3rd year,
Third.
I mean that would be insane.
It would be.
It would be impressive because it's not like the Spurs team. I mean they've been playing well, obviously, but
How long?
This would be impressive to win a championship this quickly, I think.
Well, yeah, because like the average age for like an all-time great to win a championship is what, 27,
Yeah.
28?
He's
Jordan,
How old is
LeBron.
LeBron? I think Brown was 26,
How old is Wemby? 23?
something like that. Yeah,
I mean, he's a baby. I mean, people are... if he won it...
baby,
An
alien baby.
I mean, if he won the title now, you could say...
He could rack up
Could he win
6, 7,
5,
yeah.
6... I mean, he'd have to go on a run, obviously, but it's doable.
How long would it take fans to turn on Wemby? Like every other great, there comes a turning point. We've seen it with Shea, we've seen it with LeBron.
But, like, why nobody ever turned on Tim Duncan, did they?
Tim
Besides
Duncan
Kobe
was,
stands, yeah.
but like Tim Duncan wasn't.
Except who?
Kobe stands.
Tim
have
Duncan
Kobe
wasn't
stands.
ever
Kobe
really.
I wouldn't say
He was never really in that appreciated that
polarizing
way.
enough.
Just
I wouldn't
because
say he's
yeah,
in that
because like
realm.
he just his game, his style, like he was never appreciated in that same sense.
He's not in the post game, talking or saying anything crazy.
But I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah, he was considered the best player in the
what are you
league
talking
from
about? He's won,
99
I'm just
to
talking about
2008.
championships. He won 5
Nah,
titles.
I would say KG was probably ranked above.
KG was never ranked
Duncan.
above Duncan because he can
Tim
never
Duncan
beat
won
him.
5. Jesiah, he's got 5 titles.
Well,
Out of
well,
six.
we were there.
look,
LeBron took over in
He said
2000.
99 to 2009.
No, 2008.
No, I would say
well,
LeBron is the best
KG
player starting like 2006.
No, but I'm just arguing
Okay, fine.
that part.
But still, 99 to
KG
what,
got-
04, 5?
Defensive player there, and he got MVP. I would say the argument was KG was better than Duncan. Now, once you add in all the championships post-career, yeah, I have Duncan rated higher than KG now, but at the time, I would say fans would have KG rated higher than
Because he
Duncan.
was cooler. They didn't have him.
That's what I mean. Like Duncan wasn't appreciated in the same way. that some
I'm just
players were.
Duncan's production. You could put him against anybody, arguably. I mean, he's that good.
And wasn't Duncan hurt the only year KG won MVP?
In 04, I don't know about that. Maybe.
What was the year Duncan was hurt?
There was a season. What are we even arguing though? What's the argument?
He's saying that KG was considered
Oh,
better
we're-
than Duncan for a year.
but we're,
I'm like,
we're,
I
we're,
don't
but
know.
ultimately
year
we're
that
asking if they're going to
KG
turn on
won
Wemby.
I was just asking.
I don't think so. I don't.
Yeah.
The
I don't
year
see
that
it. Like he's a dirt type
he
player.
was
to me.
hurt, I mean,
Did anybody turn on
he
dirt?
played 66 games.
He
I
still
wouldn't
played
say-
60.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he was
He
hurt.
might have missed the playoffs.
I mean, unless he does something.
Well, the thing is, if you're
Like
the best, if you are the undisputed best player in the league, people will hate you.
I wouldn't say
Nobody
Shea
turned on
does
Kobe until he got
Shea is
in
charged.
trouble. Well, but like it just he was always shooting free throws, and people loved him before.
Yeah, because once
they-
you hit a level of greatness or like achievement, you will get hated.
I'm not turning on Shea. I'm just saying what he's doing. It's just not right. That's all I'm saying.
It's
He should go. He needs to be prosecuted.
Anyway, is there anything else we want to say about the NBA?
NBA. I mean, it looks like the Pistons are going to finish out as the 1 seed.
Yep.
Yeah. They're one game left to punch.
Yeah.
They're going to win one more game, I assume.
Yeah, because you played the Pacers last game. I think you said,
Yeah.
right, Bill?
We do put the Pacers, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I don't want
that's-
the 1
that's-
seed. I'd rather have the 2 seed. So I'm fine.
I just want to play Miami in case we don't have Cade. I think we could beat Miami without Cade.
Bam's going to get like 80 on you.
Durham could stop them. He could hold
Faraz,
50.
what's the end goal for your Knicks? What's going on? Are they gonna?
If you beat Boston, that's like hanging a banner, though. Like, if you beat
No,
Boston...
I mean at this.
No,
at
that
this
would make
point,
the season.
It happens.
Faraz, if they
with
beat the
such-
Celtics, you go crazy.
It happens with such regularity.
Faraz.
I don't.
Well,
I
you're
don't-
going to win game 1, and I'm never going to hear the end of it. You're going to lose
I
like
know.
4
I wait. I wait until I can properly.
Oh,
Boundaries
we didn't
shaken.
talk. Okay, there's 2 things in the NBA. What would you guys want Adelson to be the owner of the Las Vegas?
For God's sake. Go to.
Okay, then let me ask you: Who do you?
Would
guys-
you want? Like,
Yeah, I want the I want the people that traded.
Who do you
Luka.
want? Who do you want to own the team?
It's going to be some like private equity. Some.
Like, would you want the Knights owner to own him, or would that be too? Would he be too shrewd? But he might win though too.
I don't think he.
I don't think he got the dough.
I don't think he's got the.
If he
money.
had the money though, would you take his? Would you take his?
Yeah,
decisions,
absolutely. Just
strategic,
because, like,
you know,
in the sense, like
abilities?
he wants to win, and like he's ruthless at doing that. So, like, I mean, you can't dispute the fact he won a title within the first 6 years.
But
Bill,
yeah,
what
if you get a bad owner, like you're
That's
just,
everything.
it's gonna
Would you-
ruin your.
could we get Cuban?
I don't think he'd want to own Vegas. I think he'd want to go back
He'd
to the
want
Mavericks.
Dallas.
It would probably be a trade.
Would you take Cuban though if he said, "Oh, I want it"?
100%.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
I think we'd all root for that.
Yeah,
team.
he's not afraid to spend money, and he's also like a good face to have. he's present.
If the Vegas team did so well, like the Golden Knights, would you guys leave your teams to root for that team?
No.
Because they're winning championships and they're like an iconic team. I think you guys would.
I would have that as like a second team.
Yeah.
Second team, yeah.
I like having a West Coast team. That'd be fun.
But if it's the Vegas,
if it's Vegas versus Celtics, like I'm rooting the Celtics.
I don't know.
Or
The
Knicks.
Knicks
Well,
could-
Faraz
the Knicks could piss me off enough one year that I could easily just
I'm
be
done.
like, no, not done. I just them. I'm just gonna go Vegas.
Can Dolan own 2 teams?
that would be miserable. One in each conference.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's a good name for him?
does have presence here.
Yeah.
That was the second largest loss in the history of LeBron's career. So we did watch history.
Oh, that's cool.
That's his second biggest loss ever.
I mean,
That's kind of crazy. That's a lot of games he's played in. But I got one more thing. Actually, I got 2 more things because I have a rant. I'll do my rant last. The Jaden Ivey thing, Jesiah. Give us.
Oh, actually,
that's
yeah.
fun.
Never mind. Yeah, we did forget that.
Jaden Ivey, just the Pistons traded him recently to the Bulls. It kind of looked like a mysterious trade. It looks like the Pistons obviously knew he was damaged goods. They got rid of him. It was a good move for the Pistons, I would say. But the whole situation.
Yeah. My opinion on it is the other side arguing that he's only getting fired from his job for saying his anti-LGBTQ side. It's totally wrong. The NBA didn't fire anyone. The Bulls handled this internally. They waived him. He's going to be a free agent at the end of the season anyway. Probably not going to get re-signed.
Right
But-
now, yeah, he won't.
But there's other players in the NBA that, promote their own thing outside. He did this totally the wrong way. And he went on an hour-long rant about like Cookie Monster as well, along with his addictions. It was a small portion of this LGBTQ thing, and that's not why the Bulls waived him. It was much more locker room issues. We have another player on the Orlando Magic, Jonathan Isaac. He's as Christian as can be. He's gone to rallies. He's done a lot of things too. He still has a spot in the league. The Magic haven't traded him. The Magic haven't waived him, and he seems to be a good locker room guy. He's not asking players, "Are you pure? Have you had any crazy things outside of your marriage?" Like, there's things Jaden Ivey wasn't doing right in the locker room. He got waived because this was the cherry on top. That's essentially what I have to say. And also, the NBA doesn't hand out these punishments. The Bulls handled it internally.
And it wasn't a punishment. Like if you look at it this way, it's just like you're a business. Yeah, you're in the business of making money. And Billy Donovan actually was just like pretty measured in his comments. Just like, you have to be respectful of the people that are in the building. You're working in a
Yeah.
It's no
organization
different than
in
working
$1 billion.
Literally, they're
business.
working at McDonald's or working there.
Yeah.
It's the same.
If
It's
any
the
of
same
us
thing,
said
but, like,
anything
you can't talk
crazy,
about
like,
certain-
There's certain things and you don't approach it in
Yeah.
that way. It's just like you got to respect the people around you.
And also, I think this is the key thing, because this is the only thing that ever matters in sports and in life. He's not talented enough.
It's true too.
If he was Kyrie Irving or, if he was this talent, you're more willing to put up with it. He was marginal, fading out.
Oh,
But
right.
anyway, so
he looked like he was a
it's like-
liability waiting to happen.
Exactly.
Like in the terms of
Yeah.
some, like the reports that he's talking to reporters and asking reporters.
it's amazing the Pistons were able to get
Yeah,
what they
even
got.
some-
for him.
Yeah, get anything for it.
Herder's
It's like-
actually playing, and he's
This
got
guy
something
looks
of a
like-
role.
he's playing
but,
more
It
than
sounds like
Duncan.
he was a ticking
Yeah.
time bomb.
Yeah, it's very religious oriented content.
I don't know if that even is necessarily. It sounds like just from looking at
he's
his
in a
behavior,
manic state.
It looks like exactly. It
He's
looks
turning on
very
his own
manic.
family and his wife potentially.
Yeah, 100%.
He needs something right now.
Yeah.
You said you had a
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the final nail in the coffin for me with the Detroit Lions.
Okay.
I'm done. I don't want to root for them. They're not. It's a pretty easy team to not
I'm glad we
to
waited
watch.
for this. Yeah.
So Frank Ragnow was, they took his bonus back. So he retired early last season, tried to come back at the end of the season. He couldn't pass the physical. So the part of the bonus the percentage that they allocated him missing the games, they asked for that back, and he had to pay that in order to leave the Lions. It was a signing bonus they took back.
That's so dirty.
So apparently they did the same thing to Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson.
Oh, so it's like they're
Yes. And Frank Ragnow. All these guys, Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson, arguably the 2 best of their positions all time, top 5 players. Ragnow not that good, but still all-star
Well,
level.
yeah, he also gave his all. He was injured for the team.
He played with a broken toe and a broken throat. And they took the portion of the bonus back.
I mean,
It's the
sucks.
Lions. They're historically bad.
I can't.
ownership,
I'm done.
though. People wanted.
I'm not
those
rooting
owners
for them
out.
anymore. I think I'll pick a new team. I want you guys to give me like some like who should I root for? I don't know.
You don't want the Dolphins.
No, but the Lions. I think this is just too much.
I mean,
I can't.
We are in Vegas. You could just jump ship to the Raiders. They were already your second team anyway.
Yeah, I might just go full Raiders now.
Speaking of the
Why
Raiders,
not the Chargers? They're fun, and you
I
enjoy
kinda-
life.
Okay, yeah, I like Harbaugh.
Like man,
and
imagine
John on
having
the
a fun
Giants.
team.
That's good. I mean, he.
You got freaking McDaniel, man.
Yeah,
Raiders just signed Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, they did 1 year.
but
He's good to mentor.
to give it some context, Andrew Luck, when he retired early, the Colts just gave him a $25 million signing bonus. Jim Irsay, God rest his soul, who just died, just said, "Well, you're good. We're not taking any portion back." And he signed a $25 million signing bonus right there and then, and then retired 2 weeks later, and the Colts gave him all the money still.
I mean, that's what an organization
It's despicable.
should do.
It's despicable.
Lions are like one of 3 football teams.
It's the Bermuda
to
Triangle.
be like
The
this.
Cleveland Browns, Detroit Lions, and Cincinnati Bengals. That triangle, there's no Super Bowls in that Bermuda Triangle right there.
Just a lot of
That's
dead
my rant.
organizations.
So I'm no longer a Lions fan. Unless they sell the team. I can't root for them. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I just can't. They're not going to win.
Yeah. Well, I think that wraps us up, right?
This is Morez in Southside. He's from Southside Chicago.
Yes, it does.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right,
So we're the Club Rats. I'm Jesiah.
Billy.
Faraz.
John.
We'll see you guys next week.
Go
Remember to
Blue.
like, subscribe, comment. Peace.